And now, Womansplaining with Tabitha.
Tabby Womansplains.
Men are innocent of rape unless proven guilty.
Yes, that's right, and if that title is shocking to you, you are a menace to a civil, sane, and fair society. Why did we title this video Men Are Innocent of Rape Unless Proven Guilty, and not People Are Innocent of Rape Unless Proven Guilty? Because no one is claiming that women should be considered guilty automatically if they are accused by men of rape. Many, however, are in fact arguing that if a woman accuses a man of rape, she should be believed before or without a fair trial. And that, my friends, is not acceptable. Not at all. Now, some of you are thinking right now, oh, come on, Justin Anti-Theist and Tabitha, maybe 1 in a million or 1 in a billion people actually think that if a woman accuses a man of rape, she should automatically be believed without a fair trial. You're wrong. I made a few posts recently on social media asserting that people are in fact innocent unless proven guilty in a fair trial, and I posted this on my own timeline. I did not share it around, I didn't argue on other people's posts or anything like that, I just posted it to my timeline. And this has caused a few people on my own friends list to react with hostility to this idea, which, by the way, is one of the most crucial and basic underpinnings of a civil society. Now, one quick note before we begin. In this video, we speak of innocence and guilt. And I should clarify that in a court of law, no one is actually judged to be innocent. People are judged to be either guilty or not guilty. Not guilty is not the same as innocent. To be innocent is to have not committed a crime. And one cannot prove a negative like that. And in fact, as people who are educated in such matters know, one cannot fairly be called upon to prove a negative. One can only prove a lack of positive proof of guilt. When we recorded this, we often used the term innocent when we should have used the term not guilty. But there you go. Forgive us, please. And now, without further ado, here is what Tabitha had to say about this the other night.
And now, Womansplaining with Tabitha.
There seems to be a minority but an extremely squeaky wheel that gets all the attention from the extreme far-left feminazi whole area there. I'm not saying feminists, I'm saying the extreme feminazis, right? And that is that we should do away with the very basic principle of habeas corpus, or innocent unless and until proven guilty by a fair trial. They want it so that, no, if a woman says she was assaulted by a man, you should just believe her. Just skipping over one of the basic linchpins of our entire society going back centuries. The whole thing of habeas corpus, the right to be tried, to be actually charged with a crime, then tried, put on trial, so that, tyrants, monarchs, or, say, bureaucracies can't just simply take you and throw you in jail, as they did in, say, Stalinist Russia, for example. Many other places besides. That seems to come up, and, we're going to show some examples on the screen of some people who do, in fact, argue that, no, if a woman says that a man did it, then that's that.
Which is fucking bullshit. They're basically saying that women can't lie. Women can't be manipulative. That women are incapable of fucking deceit.
Right.
Did you miss the fucking Middle Ages, the Victorian Revolution, all of that, where women were the most scandalous fucking creatures on the planet? And still are today. I can't think of any woman I've ever met who hasn't fucking tried to manipulate the system in some way. Okay? Let's put it this way. I am a female, and I'm openly admitting that most of the time we were completely full of shit. Okay? I am admitting that. As a female, I am admitting that, yes, most of the time we are full of shit. Okay?
In my point of view, it may not be yours, is that is true because females are human.
Yes, we are fucking human. That's why I'm not going to play this, oh, but you're supposed to be part of the sisterhood. We're two different people, so why the fuck should I just back you up because of what? Vagina?
Right, it should be by principle.
It should be by principle.
That's the thing that so many people are missing these days. Everybody is like, what's my side? To the point where now it's like, okay, liberal. I remember in the 80s, there were times where people would go, fucking liberal lawyers. when they're talking about somebody who would actually defend somebody who is a scumbag, right? Somebody that you know is evil to the core, but still, you have to give them a fair trial. Because if you don't, you compromise the entire system. You have to stand for principles, okay? Otherwise, if you don't stand for the worst, most vile person on earth, have their civil rights, then you're still compromising the entire system for everybody else. Now, people who call themselves liberal are far more apt to be the exact opposite. Rather than standing for a principle, people who call themselves liberal are far more likely to stand for whatever they consider their tribe to be, whether it's the Democrat Party or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's opposite of what it used to be.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous is what it is.
It's a lack of principles.
Okay.
It's a lack of understanding principles.
And here's the thing, okay? Say Harvey did do this, alright? I'm not saying he did, I'm not saying he didn't. The evidence has to come forth and he must be tried in front of his peers.
How do you say his name?
Harvey.
No,
It's
I mean
his first name. Weinstein or
okay.
Weinstein or something like that. I know, he's the director guy. Harvey. Okay? But yeah, he could be a sexual pig. We don't fucking know. Let's take up the first 4 bitches that fucking accused him. Alright? Gwyneth Paltrow. Her testimony is suspect because she owns a company that routinely cons people out of very large amounts of money. And when doctors confront her about the misinformation that she spreads, she doubles down on the stupid.
Goop.
Okay? So she's an avid con artist, which means she's capable of lying in a large way.
Right.
Alright?
Yeah, so
then
that's
you
number
have,
one.
hold on, that's one. Then you have Angelina Jolie, who has been caught lying, who has a seedy past so fucking rocky and manipulative ridden that it's insane to even think that she's incapable of lying.
Right.
Hell, her ex-husband Brad Pitt, she lied and told social services that he was physically abusive to his children, so that she could win sole custody. Not because he was actually physically abusive, just because she's a massive bitch and she was being vindictive.
Right.
That is why she did that.
So we know her
so
characters,
the first 2 have really bad fucking characters and have a history of lying and deceit. Okay? Then you take number 3 here, which, let's see, Rose McGowan. Rose McGowan is a severe feminazi who has lost her fucking mind. Okay? See recent photos of the bitch, and you know what I'm saying. Okay, when it comes to a feminazi, they will try every tactic in the book to lie, manipulate, and sway the conversation to make a man look evil. She may not have even had this contact that she's saying happened with this Harvey guy. She may just want to get a guy for the day, which is what feminazis do. Their whole goal for the day is, how can I fuck over some man's life?
Yeah.
That's a feminazi's day. I got out of bed today, and now I have to go ruin my neighbor's life because he's got a dick.
If you're a man-hater, then yeah, you want to hurt men.
That's the whole fuck. Oh, and speaking of man-haters, we have here, Ashley Judd.
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay, Ashley fucking Judd. Okay, she is such a man-hater that she actually went as far, and she's also insane, she went as far as to say this. I had a friend who voted for Trump, and it felt like rape to me.
Wow. That's horrible.
One, because she wanted Hillary Clinton to win.
Right.
That's how big of a man-hater she is. She wanted a psychopath to fucking win. And when the psychopath didn't win, she went to her male friends, and when found out that they voted for somebody other than the fucking psychopath, she accused them of rape.
Yeah. Now, isn't that
emotional fucking rape? These are the 4 bitches that started this shit. All 4 of them have really seedy, fucked up characters. So excuse me, feminazi bitches of the world, if I'm not gonna lay down and go, no, he did it because 4 women accused him.
Right.
These 4 bitches have been known to fucking lie. They have been known to deceive. They are crazy. They hate men.
Yeah.
Okay? They've got a lot of fucking reasons to just get somebody for having a dick.
We say that they've cried wolf before when there was no wolf.
Yeah, And this is the exact reason that a trial must occur.
Yeah.
Evidence must be brought forth. Because, like I said, these 4 women who started this fucking snowball, them alone, okay, they have a really bad character rep, okay? You can't just go, no, they're innocent angels. No, they are some seedy-ass bitches.
Right.
Okay, so that's why trials exist. That is why evidence must be put forth. This is not a country where you go, well, she's got a vagina, and she said that the man with the dick there that touched her wrong. Well, how do I know she's not fucking lying?
Right.
How do I, an individual that was not there to witness, know that she is not fucking lying?
Now, how many
Am I just supposed to believe her because female?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, females are human.
Right.
Our brain is actually capable of some serious deception. It's the way it's wired. Okay? It's part of the primitive protecting the nest thing. We're good at misleading. Yeah. Because we, might have to lead something the wrong fucking way and then double back. Lots of female animals on this planet share that same ability to mislead very well.
And the nest itself could be extended to the entire in-group, whatever that happens to be, whether it's the sex, the gender, the Democrat Party, left-wing, etc., 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 conservative, Republican, Christians, whatever the nest happens to be. Females can not only lie and deceive,
we're fucking exceptionally good at it.
You're also especially dangerous when you have to take on the angry protecting mother role.
Yes.
You're actually very, very, very dangerous.
Yes, we can become extremely irrational. That's the danger part. When we think that we are doing something that is protecting, the female mind can become highly irrational. Yeah. And in the mindset of a feminazi, which is the current mindset of a lot of fucking stupid bitches, you're protecting womanhood.
Right.
And so you're irrational as fuck. And you are willing to mislead as insanely as this sounds. You are very likely to be lying.
Yeah.
At most times of the day. There are some women I've caught lying who didn't realize they were fucking lying. That's how strong deception is in a woman's brain. It's a part of the actual makeup of it. Now, some of them just do it indiscriminately and they don't realize they're doing it because it's that natural. Yeah. The other ones know damn well they're fucking doing it.
Right.
Okay? So you can't just go, she's a girl, she would never lie. She's probably lying right now. Okay? Let's just be truthful. She's probably lying right this fucking second. Someone, even herself. She's probably fucking lying.
The very phrase, she's a girl, and therefore she's probably honest, is so funny to me.
Because it's fucking bullshit.
Yes.
It's just fucking... Guy is more likely to be truthful than a woman. I'm sorry.
Yes,
that is just true. The reality of it.
I'm pretty sure that's true.
It is just the reality of it. And if you are a female and you cannot embrace that reality, you need to dissect your own mindset. There's something wrong that you are not willing to accept drawbacks of your own sex.
Right, and this is in line with evolutionary biology and evolutionary
It's not
psychology.
your fault that you're built that way, but it's easier for you if you admit this is a flaw your sex tends to have.
Now, a lot of people are going to get triggered because I'm going to act like a biological essentialist by saying the following. Biological essentialism, by the way, is the insistence that biology actually is real. And it's like some sort of chauvinism, whatever, by the way. Anyway, it does seem true in evolutionary biology and evolutionary psychology that men are likely to be more honest because they are more likely to just square off and be like, look, this is my truth. And the other guy goes, this is my truth. Okay, fuck you, we're going to fight. Whereas women are actually not really so physically built for physical fights, and so therefore they have to use deception more often as a tool to contend. Whereas men are more likely just to tell the truth because it takes a lot of energy to come up with some sort of way of manipulating people. For a guy, it's just so it's easier. To just be like, and this is a tendency, a generality, but for a guy, it's just easier to tell the truth, and then if it comes to blows, oh well, it's just easier that way.
Yeah.
But maybe not for women.
And like I said, I'm not saying that all of these women are lying. I'm not even actually saying that the 4 first accusers are actually lying. I'm just saying that those 4 first accusers need to have their testimony really pulled apart because they have some seriously seedy past. And as for the other ladies, again, you have to take into account their character as an individual. Have they lied in the past? Do they tend to not like men? Etc.
Yeah.
Now, these are all parts of a trial basis. You have to fucking have the trial. Because if any of these women are lying and you don't go to trial, you can falsely accuse somebody and get them locked up. Which has happened a lot in our country to men. Why? Not because the jury said that he was guilty, but because the judge had an emotional bias.
Right.
Okay, the judge went, no, she's a female, she's telling the truth, he's got to go to jail.
Yeah.
And then the judge puts the guy in jail anyways. Then it comes out like 5 years later, he never fucking touched that woman. He was proven to be a liar.
It happens.
It happens a lot because of emotions. Law and emotions cannot go hand in hand. Law has to be blind. Justice is blind because she has no fucking emotion.
Right.
She's a cold-hearted bitch that wants facts only.
She's impartial.
That is why justice is blind. She doesn't go, well, your color is this, so I'm going to sway it to that. Or your sex is this, so I'm going to sway it to that. Well, you're crying more and you have kids, so I'm going to sway it to that. Justice does not fucking care of these things. That is why that bitch is fucking blind. And also why her scales are tipped. Because whoever's got has more proof fucking wins. That's why the scales are unbalanced.
And that's why they speak of weight. Weight of evidence, etc.
Exactly. So
burden of proof.
Yeah, so I'm not saying Harvey is innocent. I'm just saying until you can prove without a fucking shadow of a doubt that he is guilty to a jury of his peers, yes, goddammit, he is innocent. Until that time.
Hallelujah.
You know?
I was going to say that notice, a little bit earlier, I was going to say that notice, all you and I are really talking about is we're arguing for justice.
Yeah.
And notice that it's really the tendency of social justice warriors to actually be against the justice that you and I are actually proposing.
Yeah.
Or fighting for, or supporting here. That's why I call them sociopathic injustice warriors. Because really, if you really examine them, it's not about justice, it's about partiality. And if justice is not impartial, it is not just.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Hollywood starlets tend to all know each other.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
So if this has been going on for a long fucking time now, and there is an ever-growing list of women that he has apparently acted sexually inappropriate with, okay, which means that he lit candles and wanted a massage, or he walked out of a room naked, but yet, how many of these women are accusing him of actually holding them down and sticking his dick in them? There's I can't think of any. I think maybe one says that he raped them. The other ones are just, he was sexually inappropriate. Okay?
Right.
If he's sexually inappropriate with you, then you should have reported him when it happened. And seeing as how all of you chicks know each other, then you should have known that it was happening to more than just one of you. So you should have banded together when it was occurring, instead of continuing to let this happen. So the hit list that is apparently on his fucking belt right now, of the chicks accusing him, I'm sorry, honey, but you girls are at each other's fault. Because when you don't say something, the first fucking time it happens, you allow a predator to go after somebody else. So you need to have the fucking balls to fucking say that something goddamn happened the day it fucking happened. Not years later. After the list of fucking victims has grown. Then you are the reason that they were allowed to grow. Because you said nothing. That's why I'm like, these women are not, there's so many women out there, these women are heroes, no. These fucking bitches stood by and allowed this apparent sex, deviant to go after other innocent women.
Right.
They stood by.
Right.
They said nothing. They are not fucking heroes. They are fucking cowards.
So if their story is 100% true, then they were assaulted, and then they weighed in their minds, wait a minute, I have a choice, either come forward and deal with the consequences of coming forward, or not come forward and let other people get hurt.
Yeah.
And they chose the latter.
They chose the coward's
That's not
way out.
okay. Now, it's not
That
easy
doesn't
to
make
take...
you a hero. It makes you
Right.
a coward. Now, you're doing the right thing now, but it's a little fucking late, sweetheart. You know, and I'm not trying to blame the victim. I'm just saying, when you are posed with a choice of saving others from the fate that you suffered, or playing it safe, then if you choose to play it safe, do not expect me to call you a fucking hero later. Do not expect that of me. Because I will call you a coward. Because that is what you technically are. Your cowardice allowed other victims to be victimized. That is sick. And that's what a lot of these, women do when they come forth later. There's, the general public goes, you're so much of a hero. Thank you for finally coming forward. Meanwhile, the list has grown to 100 victims. Maybe if you'd, gotten some lady balls sooner, the list wouldn't have gone up to 100. You can't keep quiet about something like that. I don't care. Well, my career. Fuck your fucking career. You've just, in that one sentence, you just stated that you are more important than anyone else, while systematically going around and talking about the sisterhood. Alright? It's not a sisterhood if you're willing to sacrifice other fucking women for your goddamn career, now is it?
Wow, that's a good point, man. Holy shit.
That's the whole thing with these fucking feminazis. I want to have them like, we're all for women, yay, and then they go around and they stab women in the back. No fucking sisterhood, bitches! Nothing! You don't give a shit about anybody else. You're using this as a fucking podium to stand on to look good. Right. Or to get PR for yourself. Right. Or to spout out your fucking man-hating agenda for the day.
Yeah.
This is your fucking card that you throw out every time you want to win a fucking conversation.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with you caring about other fucking women. Because if you did, you would have weighed the possibilities, not of your career, but of possible victims in the future. Yeah. That would have been your immediate thought. Holy shit, who's it gonna hurt next? That would have been your thought if you gave a flying fuck about other women.
And when it comes down to it, it's not about sisterhood. It's about women who agree with them. Women who are in line with their ideological purity. Mm-hmm. You know what?
And even then, they'll turn on them too. Yeah. They do not care. There is no loyalty in feminazis.
Right.
There is none. They pretend like they're a group of kumbaya singing fucking cunts. But they're not. They will turn on each other at the drop of a fucking hat if it gives them a higher elevation in social standing.
Right.
If their podium now gets bigger and they can scream fucking virtue signaling points louder,
okay,
they will immediately turn on each other.
So first the illusion is, hey, I'm for all women, or I'm for all minorities, or all members of my marginalized groups. I'm for members of marginalized groups and all that kind of stuff, right? But then when push comes to shove, actually, no, you're not. You're for they who are members of marginalized groups who are actually in line with your ideological purity. But then, even if push comes to shove beyond that, no, it's actually not even that. It's just about yourself.
Yeah. It's all just about themselves. That's why real feminism isn't even all about just women. It's about equality amongst the sexes. Okay? That
real
means
feminism, yeah.
Both. That means both. That's dual. That's not just women. I'm not thinking just for women. No. A real feminist thinks for men, too.
Yeah.
Goes, okay, if I want this, is that fair to the other side?
Yeah.
Because that is equality.
Justice.
That is the point of feminism, is equality, not one-sided politics, which is what feminism or feminazis are doing, which is one-sided politics. Oh, I've got a vagina, so you have to listen to me. No, bitch, I don't. The fact that you think I need to listen to you just because you happen to own a vagina makes me not want to listen to you. In fact, it makes me want to razz you in public. It makes me want to make you cry on camera. Okay? I want to punch you in your left titty. That's what it makes me want to do when you tell me I have to listen to you because you have a fucking vagina. Okay? It's a sexual organ. Get beyond it.
Yeah.
Alright?
Right.
Okay? But yeah, feminazis have no loyalty. It is purely about virtue signaling points with them.
Gotcha.
And when they don't have anything to virtue signal about, that's when their man-hating card comes out, and they just start finding reasons to hate guys.
Right.
Because they can't be happy for the day. They just can't. Okay? They wake up with a stick lodged up their ass. Okay? And so the only way that they can get some comfort relief from the stick up their ass is to go after innocent people, which most of the time is men.
Right now we're gonna
Because, you know, they only go after women if you stand in their way. It's very sociopathic in that manner. I can't think of one feminazi who wakes up in the morning with a smile on her face. You know, the only time that they smile is when they think that they've one-upped a guy, and then when you fucking hit them with a dose of reality, they look like they've sucked on a lemon. Whoa, they get that face. You know? But I mean, like, severe, like, Homer Simpson style, where he sucked in, like, half his fucking face. That's what they look like. Just they can't accept that their non-logic has been defeated by actual logic. You know? Yeah, I'm sorry, bitch. Real logic trumps bullshit logic any day.
Yeah.
Because I've got verifiable facts on my side of shit.
Yeah.
Yours is emotional based and bullshit written.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose. You should have known this coming into the conversation that you would fucking lose.
Now,
Sorry.
People who are social constructionists, whether they know that they are or not, there are people out there who believe that if enough of us believe that 2 + 2 = 5, it does. And to that, I'd like to say, okay, cool. Let's do some business together. Let's trade. If you believe that 2 + 2 = 5,
I've got like 3 people that'll tell you that, you know, $2 is worth $5, and so you owe me $5. Hey.
Yeah, I can take advantage of you.
We can do this.
Yeah. I can part a fool with
Pay me, all right, money, come on.
If you're going to be a fool, I don't mind parting you with your money.
Exactly. I won't shed a tear. I might when I laugh myself into tears, but but I'm not gonna tell you that. But no, like I'm saying, a lot of women out there expect that just because a woman accused somebody of something, that it's automatically supposed to be true.
Yep.
It's not. Like I said, most of the time it tends to be absolute bullshit. Okay? And this is really fucked up. Okay? Because when you have these women out there that are spreading bullshit because they want to get emotional sympathy from their family or friends, or they want to get somebody who rejected them in trouble, or they just regret having slept with somebody and so they don't want to fucking be labeled with the, you know, self-imposed whore card. You know, there are women out there that are constantly accusing men of things that they did not do. Okay? And when those bitches do that, they make it hard for actual victims to be taken seriously. Okay? Which is why trials are so necessary in this instance. Because so many women have actually been caught lying. Okay? And lying hard. So, you fucking dumb, moronic, monkey-brained, nitwitted cunts out there that immediately go, how dare she think that it's not okay to just side with the victim? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, how do you know that they actually are a victim, stupid?
Exactly. You are the reason a trial must be. Because you would believe a fucking bitch if she tried to sell you ice cubes in Alaska. Okay? You're that fucking stupid.
I'm not sure, but it does seem to me that the sort of implicit underlying thing behind the sentiment that women should just be believed if they say that we should believe the victim if the victim is a woman.
Yeah, because they wouldn't do that for a man. If a man accused a woman of rape, automatically he's suspect. Like, oh, and he's a pussy, apparently. You know, all kinds of horrible things are said about him.
Sure. But I could be wrong, but it does seem to me that this is coming from the that if you were to push them and they were to be honest, that they would say, well, look, you don't understand. We're just redressing an already existing institutionalized sexist imbalance there. And that's
not okay.
why we need to do that. Or, that there seems to be this implication that women need special treatment,
which is fucking
because ... Now let's fill in the blanks. I'm going to argue that a lot of the people who think that women should just be believed, they have a subconscious, unexamined sense that women are in fact
inferior,
weaker and inferior, and therefore we have to make up for that. In other words, we're going for equality of outcome here, rather than equality of opportunity here. Equality of opportunity here would be analogous to actual blind justice that you were mentioning earlier, whereas equality of outcome would be analogous to your implied opposite, which would that would be that of justice not being blind and saying, well, you're female, so we're going to give you more alimony than we would if it was the opposite.
Yeah, and it's extremely insulting. It's like, listen, I am a female. I want to be treated like any other person. If I'm possibly lying, I expect you to try and find how I'm fucking lying. I don't expect you to go, well, she's a female, just let it pass. That's insulting.
Yeah.
That is fucking extremely insulting, and you need to be dick slapped. What the fuck?
Dick slap, huh?
You know? Yeah, that's where you take a big purple double-sided dildo, you dip it in some grease, and you hit him across the face. That is a dick slap. Okay? That's how insulting it is. That you need to go to such measures to make it clear it was insulting. With a dick slap.
I'm going to try to find that.
I'm sure you'll find one. But it's called a dick slap. And that's what happens when you insult somebody like that. You need to be dick slapped. Okay? So technically it's a balance. It's just, you don't see the balance in the sexes. But it is there. So by saying, well, females are the fairest sex, they must be coddled and paid attention to and protected at all seconds of the day, you basically called all women pathetic, inferior objects.
Yeah.
Instead of human beings with the ability to defend themselves and have a voice and be a raging cunt monster when she feels like it.
The bigotry of low expectations.
Yes. It's like, please do not assume that I am fucking weak because you want to get virtue signaling points in for the day. And if you are a woman and I catch you going, well, you should just believe her. It's the sisterhood. I will punch you in your fucking cunt. I shit you not. I will pull a split move, and then I will uppercut your fucking vagina.
Oh.
I will get you right on the hole.
Ow.
Okay? That is how much you deserve to be harmed right then. For even thinking that that is something you should utter. I will cunt punch you, bitch. Alright? What the fuck? The legal system needs to be upheld. Okay? So, regardless of what any bitch is saying right now, until there is a trial and his ass is put in front of a judge, I'm not just going to immediately believe anybody. I'm just not. I'm not going to immediately believe him, and I'm not going to immediately believe any of the accusers. Right now, I only believe what the law says. And the law says he's entitled to his trial and must be proven guilty.
So you're kind of like Lady Justice with the blindfold on and with the balances.
Yeah, I could give a shit what you look like, what your sex is, or how fucking old you are. Did you do it? Can I prove it? Alright.
Right on.
This has been Womansplaining with Tabitha.